Hi there, it's me again, back to my English practice. In my today's writing practice, I talk about numerology and palmistry, and how there are like moles on your body that represent something. So I talked about it. I don't know how, but every now and then I get content related to these things in my feed. Every now and then, out of curiosity, I watch them. There were things that I wonder about how people believe on these things, like about how a mole on your body, like if it's on your palm or on your finger or on your face, like it represents this and it represents that, and then the palmistry related content. And then in palmistry there is like, if you have this sign it means this and that and that. And funny thing, when they are talking about the sign, any sign, like if you have this sign, and they also said it is a very rare sign, like this percent of population have this and that. And when you open the comment section of that video, you will see everyone is saying I have that sign, and I have. Like, if everyone have that sign, how is it rare, like if everyone has it? And then there is this mole placement, like if you have mole on this part it means this and that. I get the video from this lady every now and then. This one.
आप नाक पे कहीं पे भी तिल होगा, इसका मतलब है आप जिंदगी में एक ऐसा काम करेंगे जहाँ पे ना आपके पीछे पब्लिक हो.
And the funny thing is, like the mole she is talking about, I have that mole. Since I interact with that video, I often get related content as well. Like this lady, she said, like mole on your nose is the luckiest one, like it's a wealth mole. And I have no money, para yoke. I don't know what she is talking about, like what is it? In palmistry there is I don't know, there is an M sign. If you have that sign it means you are a millionaire. And I was watching that video and sitting and thinking, like, where did my money go? Like, who stole my money? Where is my money? And the only millions I have is in brain rot mode. Like, in that mode I am not just millionaire but trillionaire. I have coins in trillions. I had coins in trillions, but now it's in billion. And I think about the people who believe in these things. Like in numerology, I don't know how, but they calculate, yeah, like your birthday and then your only month, and it's something like that. Numerology is just beyond my comprehend. There is a number, I don't remember exactly how you get that number, but if you have that number, it means you can never be successful at your birthplace. Like, you need to leave your birthplace to be successful in your life. And I was like, what is this? Like, to move from somewhere you need money, and you also need to move to make money. Like, it's a deadlock situation. And also there is another thing where people were like, if you have old clothes it's mean bad energy. Like, if you have old clothes it's mean you are in poverty and something like that. And I wondered, like, someone only have old clothes, like clothes in a bad condition, when they don't have money. The moment people get money, the first thing they do is, after feeding themselves, the first thing people care about is their appearance. Like, if there is someone who is starving and you give them some money, the first thing they will do is to get rid of their hunger, like to feed themselves. And after that they will care about their clothing, and after that they will care about their surrounding, like their living area, like where they are living. So if someone is wearing old clothes in a bad condition, it means they cannot afford it. If they can, there will be no bad clothes. And there is also another thing, like I was watching a video today and it was like, if your shoes are worn out, like, you know what, I don't know how to say phate purane, but worn out, I guess it's the word. Like if your shoes are worn out, it means poverty. And I was like, yes, it's obvious. If someone don't have enough money to buy a new shoes, it means they are living in poverty. They are living hand to mouth. The money they have is only to feed themselves. Like they don't have enough money to spend on their self. Who keep their worn out shoes? The moment people get money, they buy new things and they get rid of their old stuff because they don't need that anymore. And what's the rationale behind these things, like? And I wonder about the wisdom level of the people who follow them. Like, what bring you to follow these things? I always wonder. And this was my topic for my today's writing practice. Now let's do our reading practice. Hi there, I am back to continue my English practice. Every now and then I keep seeing content about numerology, palmistry and placement of moles on your body on my feed. Of course, it's superstitious and impermissible, and I have always wondered how people fall for stuff like this. For instance, let's talk about the mole placement, because that's what on my mind right now. Like having a mole on your nose means you will have a flow of money somehow. Like before your 40s you will be a millionaire. Millionaire is what the mole on your nose represent, like, and they consider nose mole as the luckiest mole and wealth mole. And it's about according to this lady. Now listen, if I take it as true for a moment, I have a mole on my nose, the wealth mole. Now question is, where is my money? Because Parayok, I am dead broke and there is literally no money coming in from anywhere. I only get money of my family. I have no income of my own. So in my case, this mole represents unemployment, gurbat. One more thing, there is a number in numerology. I don't remember it vividly, but I vaguely remember that if you have that number, you need to leave your birthplace to be successful in life. So if someone has that number and they are broke, they need to move. But to move, you need money, and you need to move to get money. It's a total catch-22. And in palmistry, they say if you have an M on your palm, you will be a millionaire. And I have that sign, but no millions. Maybe this sign represents the millions I have in brain rot mode. Because I am not only millionaire, but billionaire. So that was my writing practice. And with that, bye.